What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about Trey Lance, quarterback from North Dakota State, who on Saturday will play what is most likely going to be his only game of the season against Central Arkansas. Now, last year as a sophomore, he went off 28 touchdowns in the air, another 14 on the ground, and no interceptions. That's the key stat for a player who was absolutely dominant on a lesser level of competition. That is something that scouts have to figure out. A game against Central Arkansas is not going to answer that type of question. So when we actually get the film from this game, because it's not on TV, and unless you're related to a player, you can't go, although I believe there will be 28 NFL teams represented there. So when we finally get the film on this game, I think the thing I'll be looking for is just to see the mechanics, the athleticism. When I go to scout a player in person, which I think is so important, especially for quarterbacks, the first thing I look at is body type. And I want to see, okay, how are you built? How big are your hands? How long are your arms? How much lower body versus upper body strength and mass do you have? And with Trey Lance, this is a player who was recruited to be a linebacker coming out of high school. It's a great piece by Adam Kramer at Bleacher Report you can check out that goes into that. But Trey Lance has the athleticism. He has the lower body strength. I even think from a body type perspective, he's more Patrick Mahomes than Deshaun Watson in terms of like when you think of athletic quarterbacks with good arm strength. I think Lance is built more like Mahomes. Now, the arm is definitely not at that level, but to be 6'4", 226, a little bit taller than Mahomes, but when we're talking about bulk and body type, it definitely matches up with these two. The other thing that I'm going to be watching for is mechanics, because I'm not going to try to break down one game against Central Arkansas and see, oh my God, is he getting to second and third progression? How's he holding safeties with his eyes? Is he reading defenses? What's he doing pre and post snap? We're not going to worry about that off one game this season, right? Because it's not going to be able to paint a full picture. So instead, I want to look at mechanics. Did anything change from last year? And because of COVID, we're actually able to go ahead and watch every game he played in last season. So you have a strong foundation for what the mechanics look like. And then does anything change with the athleticism? Is he stronger this year? Is he faster this year? On the other side, we've seen other guys like, is he a little bit slower? What's his conditioning like in a time period where maybe he hasn't been able to train? Those are some things that will give you a little bit of a peek behind the curtain as far as what type of person and what type of football character we're going to get from Trey Lance, which everything I've heard is exceptional, which is why he is my number 2 player in the 2021 draft class as a redshirt sophomore. So there's not even a guarantee he's going to come out and enter next year's draft, but I'm very excited about Trey Lance. I know that we've talked him up a lot on our Stick to Football podcast and on Twitter, and of course in these videos we're doing on YouTube. So if you get a chance to watch the game, whether it's posted here on YouTube after the fact or someone's doing it on Reddit, definitely take a look, because Trey Lance is one of the most exciting players in college football. It's just unfortunate that our one look at him this year is going to be against Central Arkansas. So thank you again for watching. Make sure you do subscribe. That does help me out. And just leave questions in the comments, and I'll get to them when I can. Thanks.